My name is Naomi Garrick. I'm also known as a PR chick. I'm a personal branding coach and the founder of Garrick Communications, but of course, I'm also a mom. I'm the proud mother of a 15-year-old, Ajani Aiden Campbell. I would say that motherhood honestly changed me the minute I found out that I was pregnant. It's almost like immediately there was a shift, like a mental shift, where I felt like I had to change my job and I needed to find something that would let me be a little bit more flexible and available for my child. And it was almost like in that instance I grew up. Definitely as a single mother, times can be very challenging. As a matter of fact, I'm actually not a fan of that word, single mother. Like I wish there was a different word for it, like maybe primary caregiver. That sounds boring, I know. Maybe mom plus. But I think when people hear single mother, they immediately think, oh, like, woe is me. I feel sorry for her. How does she do it? And as much as I personally appreciate that, I think it already sets a tone that's not necessarily positive. And so I would say as a primary caregiver for Ajani, support has been always something that's very important to me. And I have always relied on a tribe of support, from friends to my grandmother was super involved, with Ajani when he was a baby, at least in his first 8 years. My parents, my brothers, and my friends. And what was interesting was I had Ajani at 26, and I would have been one of the first in my group of friends to have a child. So not only was I the only person trying to figure it out, they were also trying to figure it out too. The thing is, even though I am the primary caregiver, Ajani's father is still involved. And so there are times where he will be with him for a period of time. And so that's great too, because then I actually get to be an adult and, enjoy some free time for myself without worrying about what time am I getting home or what am I doing or, and so, but that thing about reaching out to your tribe for support, for help, for questions, if you just need to take a nap, it is so important because we honestly cannot do everything. And I think a lot of responsibility is placed on mothers, and we're just expected to know everything and be everyone for everyone, and it's hard. I think moms feel guilty about taking time for themselves, but it is necessary for you to be able to function in a normal way for your family when you take a break. I am always excited about the potential that I see in my son and just watching him grow and develop and all the little changes. He thinks I'm annoying, especially at this age as a teenager, but I just get very excited about the little things, voice changing, getting a little bit taller, asking different types of questions. So it's like we're both having this experience together, even though I think I may be the one enjoying it a lot more than he is. So that's the best part for me, just learning something new every day and watching him as his eyes open up to the world and he gets to explore and experience new things as well. So today he wants to be an artist, tomorrow he wants to be a herpetologist. He loves building, so engineering could be something. So as he changes his mind or learns about different things, I'm just there right behind to support, or what do you need, how can I help, what books do you need to support what you're doing. And so just watching him evolve constantly is really exciting for me as a mom. If I could have done anything differently during this journey of motherhood, what would that be? There was definitely a period in the beginning where I was also one of those moms where I was just trying to do it. I felt like going to people would be burdensome. And so I was trying to do everything on my own for a while, just winging it right now. And I really wish that I was not afraid to ask for the help, because once I started asking for the help, people look at me like, why didn't you ask me from before? I'm here for you. And so that's what I would have done a little bit differently. I would have started asking for the help earlier. I wouldn't have been afraid to be vulnerable, because I think at many times in the early years pretend like everything was okay. And so that's what I would definitely encourage mothers to do, to not be afraid to ask questions, to ask for help, to ask for the support, because there's always someone or a tribe of people waiting to support you. A word that I would actually use, I'd actually use 2 words of encouragement, or just for other moms to listen to as they go throughout their journey. And the first one is to always choose to be kind. It's something I also tell my son all the time. Kindness is very important, and no matter what is happening in your day, you don't know what's happening in someone else's, and who might just need that one little word of support and encouragement. So I think it always pays to be kind, and kindness just goes a really long way. Sometimes we have to just put aside the ego, even if we don't feel it, and just choose kindness. And the second thing I would also say to moms is to not judge other moms, right? We all mother differently. We all have our own experiences on this journey of motherhood, and nobody is perfect. So what may work for someone may not work for someone else, and it's not our job to criticize that mother for the way that they're mothering, right? So we need to remember to focus on what we're doing, try to enjoy this journey of motherhood, choose to be kind. Do not judge other mothers for the way that they're mothering, and see how you can add value and support to their lives instead.